Martin Luther King has been quoted as saying, "The arc of the universe is long, but bends towards justice." In this case, it's bending very slowly. Over 2 years since this defendant was indicted for murder, and we now have a June 9th date for hearings and then a trial. His family and his family from the union will be here every day until justice is achieved.
Good afternoon. I want to thank the TWU, MTA, and Mothers Against Drunk Drivers for still being here after 2 years to fight for justice. We will continue to be here. I will not be deterred. We will be fighting here for justice until the end. And now we have William Pena's brother, Alex Peña, that would like to say a few words.
Yeah, we do appreciate everyone for showing up with us. It seems like we have had our life on hold, and we want this to continue and fighting for everybody, not just William and his partners at the depot. You know, all the drivers, that they should be safe, and it's taking kind of long for this to continue. You know, we want to continue this, and we want to fight for justice, and you know, we actually want this to be over so we can continue with our lives.
What are your thoughts on the DA's?
1 second before you speak.
My name is Geneva Aiken. On behalf of Michael J. Cole Depot, I just wanted to bring greetings to the family and say that as a TWU member and as a driver on that same day, I was just a couple hours away from that same spot, actually on 14th Street, and I just want to support the Peña's family on that behalf, to say that it could have been me, it could have been my family. So I stand today on William's Peña family, and I support them for them.
One other thing, it was made public today by the court and the DA and the defense lawyer that an offer was made for 14 years to 24 years to a manslaughter plea and a plea to other counts in the indictment. That was rejected by this defendant. So it is clear this case will go to trial, and the top charge is murder. You got a question?
So, Nancy, what do you think of the DA's offer to manslaughter for 14 to 24 years? Is that appropriate in your opinion?
It's not appropriate, but you know, at this point, we've been here for over 2 years. You know, we want this to come to an end, but you know, we want every, you know, I dotted and every T crossed, because we want, you know, justice for William. William was, you know, killed, you know, on the job, doing what, you know, he did every day to bring home, you know, the food and to support our family.
Did you support the DA's office in making that offer, or were you opposed to it when they informed you?
Well, I think at this point it's not even relevant, because it's not happening. I think what's really important is that this case will go to trial, and once an offer is made and rejected, we look for the maximum sentence for murder, which is 25 to life. Thank you.
The judge
Any other
said,
questions?
the judge did say it was a generous offer.
Yes, the judge did say that it was a generous offer. Obviously, that was an indication that he would advise the defendant to accept the offer, but the defendant has not accepted the offer. This defendant has been in jail over 2 years without bail being made, and apparently wants to go to trial and roll the dice, so to speak. If and when this defendant is convicted, we will stand clearly before this court and demand the maximum sentence to murder.
You weren't happy necessarily with the time, but you were hoping he would take the deal so that this could be over. Is that correct?
Well, I wasn't happy with the time, but you know, who wants to relive, you know, what transpired on February 12, 2014? You know, nobody does.
But if necessary, this family will relive this tragedy with their brothers and sisters from the union.
Can I ask how your family is doing?
Oh, well, you know, it seems like, you know, every day, you know, we're reliving that same day. You know, he was a very important person to us, our families, and, you know, his co-workers. You know, they all say, you know, the same thing. In the depot, you know, the table where he sat every day, they redid the table, it all has pictures of him. You know, everyone has, you know, nothing but exceptional things to say about him.
And this has implications beyond one case. This has implications to all those who drive buses in this city and serve the public with regard to their safety.
So it seems to me that you are actually reliving that day. What do you remember from that day? Can you say something to us also in Spanish?
In English first?
In English first, yes.
Well, you know, it's just, you can't really, you know, explain it, you know, you can't really put it in words because, you know, when something, you know, it's personal to you, it puts a whole different, you know, it's in a totally different category.
¿Pero qué recuerda de ese día y cómo se siente ante el hecho de que esto no ha terminado aún, que siguen ustedes con esta incertidumbre?
Para nosotros esto sigue siendo algo que sucedió como si hubiera sido ayer. Él fue una persona muy, muy importante en la vida de nosotros y sus compañeros de trabajo dicen lo mismo. Cuando una cosa no toca el corazón, es muy diferente. Si usted sabe, no es lo mismo usted decir, yo vengo del entierro de mi hijo, a usted decir, yo vengo del entierro del hijo del vecino mío. El dolor no es igual.
Okay,
¿Qué piensa acerca de del hecho de que el acusado no aceptó la oferta de la fiscalía?
Creo que, como dijo el juez, que fue una oferta muy buena, que él seguramente fue un regalo para él, pero él quiere coger el riesgo y llevar el caso a juicio.
¿Te quiere decir algo, señor?
Bueno, nosotros estamos aquí peleando por ella, tenemos 2 años atrás de esto, más de 2 años. Le dieron una oferta, no la cogió, y ahora para adelante vamos a juicio. Y vamos a estar aquí todo el tiempo hasta que esto se acabe.
Creo que no están solos, que tienen apoyo aquí.
No,
claro.
Tenemos el apoyo del sindicato TWU, tenemos el apoyo del tránsito y también tenemos el apoyo de MAD, que son madres contra choferes intoxicados. Y estamos aquí siempre, esta batalla va a ser larga, pero yo estoy aquí, yo no he faltado ni una vez. Y voy a estar aquí hasta lo último, porque lo que yo quiero es justicia.
Just one more question to the lawyer. It seems like even the judge is becoming a little bit impatient, you know, with this whole matter. Is that your impression?
It appears that over 2 years after an indictment, not to have a trial is troublesome. And in this case, the judge was ready to hold hearings and a trial, but for one reason or another, it never happened. So while it's frustrating, what's important is that this family and the family of the union will be here, regardless of how many appearances and how much longer it takes to get justice. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.